Okay, good afternoon. We have with us today John Sanchez, who is very familiar with our station, although we moved. And you used to be on Market Street, and you used to do many things at that time.
Yes.
And now, over the years, has been 22 years, correct?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you when the studio was on Market Street,
Yeah.
uh, I believe all of the editing was done linear
Oh,
and on
linear.
tape.
Oh, that's true.
And when I came to the station, I saw the channel. I saw the shows on the channel,
Mm-hmm.
and I was following Apple Computer
Mm-hmm.
and looking at their digital editing tools that
Yeah.
they're creating,
Yeah.
and I wanted to get into the studio and bring digital editing to the producers.
Oh,
So when I talked to Zane Blaney, I said, let's create
a digital
a,
space.
a digital space. And you got one of my computers. I
Yeah.
started to get the Macintosh and put in a big enough hard drive to edit video. And then we had classes
To learn how
to
to do
learn
it.
how to do nonlinear digital video editing
Okay.
at Channel
Yeah, I
29.
took classes on Mariposa Street and we learned Final Cut Pro and
Mm-hmm.
we learned to do it to DVD and now it's to hard drive.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't use DVD anymore. So we have come a long way.
yeah, yeah.
So, John, first of all, I just want to say I'm happy to see you. I thought I will never see you again. But it has been a while. You didn't change much. And it looks like now you got into doing something super creative. You're a playwright.
Yes, I'm using AI
Yeah.
to assist in writing a musical.
But it's you.
I'm creating the story,
Yeah.
I'm creating the prompts, and
Yeah.
I'm using AI like a tool.
Does it sound like you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not
And
like
I'm a musician.
oh,
I've always studied music from when I was I think maybe 8 years old. I started taking piano lessons.
yeah.
Uh, I've I've taught music.
Oh, so you,
I played jazz music professionally in college in San Francisco in the 90s. I had a band. I wrote songs and we played jazz standards. And I played on several studio albums as a bass player.
hmm.
And I was in a reggae band.
So you used to be very creative.
I worked on music a lot. And when I was growing up as a teenager,
Yeah.
I thought one day I'm going to write a musical
Okay.
and I'm going to because I love musicals.
Add
I love going
music,
to
add
see
music to
yeah
my
see a
story.
see a story and have the songs like in the olden days you would get an album and the album would be like a concept
Okay.
and from the beginning to the end of the album it's covering all these different things
The
in the
different themes.
in the 50s and 60s and bands like Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd they would come out with an album and it Dark Side of the Moon or something and it would cover all of these themes
Okay.
and um,
And you decided to do a play.
and so I wanted to do a play.
How long is it gonna be? Like a 2 hour play, 1 hour play?
I think yeah, something like that.
It
We'll
could
see
go as long as
how
it
it
goes.
goes. Yeah,
It depends how long the story.
yeah, yeah. Um, and when it finishes, I
Yeah.
suppose,
Yeah.
um, how it's presented. You know, there's some like I've noticed as you go into telling a story that you can focus on something and really go into it almost like the whole play could just be about this one thing.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of Star Wars,
Yeah.
how Star Wars Episode 4 is the movie that first came out.
Hmm.
And it in itself, it's a self-contained story.
Okay.
But then George Lucas also has other stories that lead up to it and that follow it, and it becomes 9 stories.
Oh, Star Wars 2, Star Wars 3.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
become a sequel each time.
and as you examine something, it can become you can look at it on a surface level
Yeah.
over a long period of time,
Yeah.
or you can look very deeply at something. Like just this 10 minutes that we spent talking before we started,
Yeah.
that could be an hour-long examination of,
How did you get it done?
yeah. Um, on the other hand, you could have a movie a short film
Yeah.
about all of the people that come into this studio, and in 10 minutes you could cover 10 years.
Oh, like click, 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 clicks.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have a story.
So when I was a kid, I thought one day I'm going to have a story to tell,
Oh, and do you have one?
but I didn't know what that story would be,
But now you do.
and now I do.
Oh,
Um,
is it too early to tell me what story?
well, the play is called Blimey,
Yeah.
and it's like the secondary title is A True Love Story.
I see.
And it's also it's kind of based on Fibonacci sequence, and that's why we have these pictures illustrating the Fibonacci sequence.
And is he a painter, an illustrator?
Fibonacci is an Italian mathematician from Pisa, I think.
I see.
And he identified a natural sequence of numbers in nature that would be able to be found in things that grow naturally. I'm an economist,
Yeah.
and as a mathematician, Fibonacci sequence is presented as a series of numbers like prime numbers, looking at numbers as odd numbers or even numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The Fibonacci sequence, it was in the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a simple structure
Mm-hmm.
where it starts with 0, and it would describe, say, the number of wildflowers in a garden.
Mm-hmm.
First, there are 0.
Oh.
And then one day there's 1.
Oh.
And
you like that kind of thing?
so I look at that as if you're trying to grow,
Yeah.
which I feel is a natural human condition to want to grow.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to, but I'm not growing.
Yes.
Like I'm stagnant.
Yes, so I would look at a stagnant period
Yeah.
as being in the early part of the Fibonacci sequence. So from 0 to 1
Yeah.
is 0 is nothing. Like, your audience for this show. If you had no show,
Yeah.
you would have no audience.
That's right.
And so you create a show,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to hold your audience, like at least hold it
Mm-hmm.
and not let it fall.
Oh, you have to.
So at least hold it even.
Yeah.
So the Fibonacci sequence starts at 0 and it goes to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take those two numbers, 0 and 1, and you add them together to get the next number.
Oh,
1.
2. 0
Well, you
and
get
1, and then you go.
0 plus 1 equals 1.
Okay.
So you get another 1.
Oh, okay.
And then you take the next two numbers, 1 and 1,
Mm-hmm.
and add them together.
Oh, it's like
get
it's
2.
totally digital. It's like the computer digits. 1 1 1 1.
Well, that's binary.
Oh, binary.
Binary. When you take the 1 and the 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then it becomes 2,
Yeah.
then 2 is the leading number.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take that second 1 and you add it to the 2, then you get 3.
Mm.
So you go 0, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And now you're rising. So if it's thousands of viewers for your show,
Yeah.
you go from 0,000
Oh.
to 1,000, and then 1,000 again,
Mm.
same, or another group of 1,000,
Oh.
and then 2,000, then 3,000.
That's part of your training in digital marketing.
Yes, that's a smooth growth curve.
I see. I see. So.
But then there's a leap,
Yeah.
because when you add the 2 and the 3,
Yeah.
you get 5.
Ah.
So you get to 5,000. And now you start to skip numbers and you keep climbing. And if
But
you,
with AI, you can go fast. Maybe.
yeah, yeah. Well, in a way, I feel like as we use tools that are available to us,
Mhm.
we can't ever really go against nature. And if AI helps us to push really, really far,
Yeah.
we're going to hit a limit and say, okay, well, now we have 1 million viewers, and then we just have another million,
But
and we
AI is
hold.
controlling how they get the viewers, not us.
I suppose, I mean, as far as like digital marketing,
Do you use like Gemini or one of those, ChatGPT, and then there's a few coming in the market now
yeah,
for.
there's specialized types. There's some that are just for video
Oh,
creation,
okay.
some that are just for audio creation, some that are general, like
Yes, so you
information.
enter the name of the video and the software brings in the viewers.
Well, um, I suppose you could use it in that way. To determine, like for instance, this show you're talking about creative people doing creative things
Yeah.
with combining like French culture and American culture and looking for things that could appeal to both. So AI. Oh, I used AI
To do your playwright.
well, to do the playwright, but also to come up with some ideas for increasing your audience, right?
Oh, for when your playwright will be ready.
Well, for your show.
Oh, for my show,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But for your show,
For my show,
you'll
I
have to
would
do
do
it
that
too.
also. Yes.
Yeah. Is it gonna be totally digital or are you gonna have real people?
Real people.
Ah, okay.
So what I I've worked on this process and I'm in the middle of the process.
Mm.
So in a way, I'm on my own growth curve of using AI. So
Are
I have
you
a
one of the actors in the playwright?
I was thinking about that because it's very musical.
Oh,
So I'd like to play the music
okay.
and maybe that would keep me from being on the stage.
Oh,
But then I'm writing it, so maybe I could just write in that I play on the stage and play
okay.
with it that way.
So it's gonna be a live recording,
A live performance,
a live
like a
performance,
panto is really where I first got the idea. Um,
and then AI helps you with the music itself.
with the music itself, yes.
How about with the different characters?
Yeah, I haven't explored that idea of developing characters in that way because in a way I've made it it's a true story. It's about my life.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm able to ask myself, how is this person acting and where does this, you know,
You don't know who you want to show, maybe not your private life, but other people that you have met along the way.
yeah, and what parts of them, you know, there's so many facets to a person.
Hmm.
Which part are you showing in a presentation? Well, if you have somebody on stage for 2 minutes, what are you bringing forward from who they are?
Okay.
You know?
Well, right now we spoke maybe for 15 minutes, and I know that you are something I didn't know you were. So I just got to know you
Yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah.
So I thought we were gonna talk just about the marketing. All of a sudden, we're talking about about a play, and the play will be a musical,
Yeah,
and people on stage playing different
yeah,
music instruments.
yes. So this came about because I fell in love,
Hmm.
and when that happened at the beginning of the relationship, it was a magical feeling.
Always, it's at the
Yes,
beginning, it's
yeah,
magical.
and so Fibonacci sequence
Yeah,
starts at 0
really.
and goes to 1,
Oh.
and I think that that's magical.
Mm.
because there's what percentage growth is 0 to 1?
It's a lot.
It's infinity.
Yeah, you're a different
It's not a
person.
real number. It's
Yeah, you're totally a different person now.
it's a magical change. And when I met Laura,
Yeah.
uh, the first week
Hmm.
was full of amazing feelings.
Oh,
And I thought, how does a relationship maintain an upward trajectory?
mm. Is
So
she gonna be in the story?
yeah, she's part of the story.
Okay.
So my idea a few months after
No, I mean you're gonna create a character for her.
yeah, she's part of the
She's
story.
gonna be in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the Blimey is a love story about our story.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So she will be there.
And my idea is that because we are engaged,
Hmm.
my idea is that the end of the play
Yeah.
is a wedding,
Yeah.
and it's the real wedding, and that's when we get married.
And you'll get married in the play.
That's the play.
Oh,
So I have to write the play.
That's
I
the
have to
story.
write the
That's
play
the story. You better
to have the
hurry so
wedding,
you
if
can have
that's
the
what
wedding. Or you
yeah.
gotta hurry
Well,
up.
AI is helping me to increase the speed that I'm able to do it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm glad that you found love and creativity as a playwright
Yeah, thank
at the same time.
Mm.
And before that, you were doing many things also, right? You used to teach, you used to create movies,
Hmm.
and you used to be very interested in videos.
Yes.
And so this will be a digital or a real video like on tapes like here,
Uh, it'll be live.
live,
Yeah.
and you have a videographer.
Um, well, for an audience in person,
Yeah.
you know,
So you'll have like a digital camera. Okay.
it's weird. Yeah, we could cover it and
Yeah.
with a digital camera.
And
Yeah.
then you'll put it online.
And put it online. Yeah.
Is it going to be a one-time performance or you might do it more than once?
I think we might do it more than once. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
See,
that our
it will get
actual
it
first performance
yeah.
might be just the wedding. Like come to the wedding, see
Oh,
the performance,
okay.
and then the ceremony is at the end. And from that point forward, then
You can
a
redo.
commercial production
Oh.
that goes out and plays on stages.
So let's say it's an hour. So the first
Yeah.
part of your playwright
Yeah.
is how you met her, how you develop that love, and then at the end, you top it off with a real wedding.
Yeah. And I've been taking some things that are things that we have experienced
Hmm.
and other things. Something that just came up now that I'm working with is I'm a Choctaw Native American Indian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Oh. My
So-
great grandfather
Hmm.
came from the Trail of Tears to San Francisco
Oh,
and had my mom.
oh.
And my mom met my dad in San Jose,
And you had a baby, and they had you.
and they had me. And I grew up as a knowing that I was Choctaw Indian,
Hmm.
but also not having anyone around because they're from Oklahoma
I see.
and Louisiana,
Yeah.
and my family integrated.
It's mixed.
Yeah, is mixed and sort of, I guess, Native American culture was not as celebrated as it is now
Okay.
when I was younger
I
in
see.
the 70s and the 80s and 90s. And so it was more of a personal connection that I always had where I would read about Native American practice,
Hmm.
conservation of nature,
Yeah.
natural processes like
Now you know a little bit more about your culture.
and so now as I'm finding out more about my culture,
Yeah.
and
But you have two culture from your mom and from your dad.
yeah, so my dad is Mexican
And your mom is
is Choctaw Indian.
Oh yeah, Native
Yeah.
American. Okay.
And so to me, I've always felt that I'm North American because
You're born here.
they're from here. Yeah. So,
But your culture is 100% American.
and yeah, I'm from San Jose, from Silicon Valley,
And
California,
and you went to University of San Jose,
Santa Cruz,
Santa Cruz, and
University of Santa
then you
Cruz.
became different things.
Yeah. I got a degree in economics,
Oh,
and
that's
I
totally
became
different.
a stockbroker.
Oh, okay.
And
Did you like that?
no, I did not.
Okay, so you quit.
Yeah, yeah. But I was an options trader before I was a stockbroker,
Oh.
and I was very interested in options trading. Well, this is
You can lose your shirt there, right?
yeah, yeah. Leading up to joining Channel 29, what I was doing was I was tracking Apple Computer. I was following Steve Jobs's career
Oh,
and taking leads from what he was putting into the market.
I see.
And one of the things that he put into the market was digital video, desktop digital video
Oh,
will be a big part of
And
our
you're-
life.
yeah, that's what his vision was.
And at the time, people said, no, you need to have
Big rooms.
yeah, big cameras. Now we have an iPhone and we can take a picture and make it a billboard.
Yeah,
We can use the video camera on the iPhone,
Yeah.
our little computer in our pocket.
Yeah.
We can film a compelling video
Yeah.
and it can go viral around the world.
that's true. Yeah.
And with the phone, we can talk to each other seamlessly in real time for a very low cost, right?
Yeah.
So when he put forward the digital video element, I wanted to find out more about what people were doing with video. And that's what led to going to Access SF, to Channel 29, to see what was happening there, and then to have that studio
Available to you.
to look at that and say, what are the elements? This is what I was thinking when I was there.
Oh,
What are the elements that Apple can replace with new technology that will cause producers to say, oh, let's buy this. Final Cut Pro didn't exist at the time.
okay.
So Final Cut Pro will be something that, and Final Cut Pro, I think, came from Lucas.
Yeah.
And
He's the one who did the first digital film
and he
for
sold
commercial use.
Pixar to Steve Jobs.
Oh yeah, but he also just with the digital camera made the first
Yeah.
commercial film for very low budget, obviously.
Yeah.
Because before that, people would use those huge cameras and stuff, and he showed that he can do a very good
That's right.
quality
Yeah.
movie with just a digital camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the idea, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll tape on your show on digital, and now when you say AI is helping you, you enter, let's say, a line for you and a line for Laura, and AI will tell you, yes, that's good.
No, let's see. So as Laura and I met, I was already thinking about about ways of positive growth.
Okay.
And as we started the relationship, I said, I want to approach this relationship and I want it to always be growing.
Oh.
And so it's very exciting in the first day and the first week. So how do we keep growing and into the second week?
I see.
So that 5 years from now, we're not saying, oh, it was really awesome at the beginning, but now it's like, you get to a certain level and then you plateau. So how do we not plateau? How do we just always keep growing?
Is she also a digital marketer?
She actually is.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah, she's a director of marketing for a biotech firm. Yeah.
Oh, so you have something in common.
Yeah, that was the first, as we're talking, I was like, oh, wow, that's it. Very interesting that you
Yeah.
do that. And she does it on a corporate level for biotech. She's a
Mm-hmm.
doctor,
Mm-hmm.
a biologist, chemical
And,
biologist.
and you help companies with their digital marketing.
And I try to, I grew up in a small business household.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always had a soft spot and appeal for helping small businesses.
Oh,
So when Walmart comes into an area and it causes the small hobby shop to go out of business,
you don't like that?
I don't like that. And I go to the hobby shop and I say, hey, can we put something together for the community so that maybe we have a model making class or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then how do we go tell people in the community? Because I think that the community is what matters. It's not about whether you can get cheap goods, you know, it's about having the community be vibrant.
Yeah, supporting the small businesses.
Yeah. And to me, it's so nice to walk into a small business and they have things set up for their customers. They have special, you go into a sandwich shop and they have
Yeah.
a sandwich named after their, favorite customers that have been there for a long time. And
Yeah, it's something very, very personal. Yeah.
yeah,
So, but the people go to big corporation not for sandwiches, maybe just for everyday needs because it's fast.
yeah,
They don't have to drive to the store.
yeah. And on a bigger scale, maybe they don't notice, but part of that speed
Hmm.
leads to um,
The business losing, the small business losing.
the small business losing, and then maybe if the small business is gone,
Hmm.
the big business doesn't have the same kind of need to cater to the community anymore because
Oh.
they don't have any competition,
Hmm.
and it might then cause this big overwhelming corporation to no longer have customers because their neighborhood has left because
Oh.
there's no more jobs for the small business. So
Yeah, Amazon has small businesses within it.
yeah,
Like if you're a small business, you can put that small business with all your items for sale on Amazon.
yeah.
So they have a big umbrella of small businesses.
Yeah, I think Amazon is sort of like another generation of like Walmart,
Yeah.
and that Walmart didn't adapt to the online world,
Hmm.
and that Amazon took that space, but it couldn't just be Walmart again.
Hmm.
It had to be able to cater to small businesses.
Okay.
And in that way, they're trying to adapt.
Okay.
I just noticed the other day, it's more cost efficient for me to buy basic things like toothpaste, toilet paper from Amazon
Really?
and have it delivered to my house
Hmm.
than it is for me to get in my car and drive 3 blocks to Safeway,
Mm.
because the prices at Safeway are higher than Amazon's prices, and the delivery cost of Amazon is lower. The only difference would be I have to wait 7, 12, 18 hours
Hmm.
for Amazon to get it to me
Yeah,
versus
but
going
if
to
you have
Safeway myself.
if you have Prime, they deliver it right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily right away.
But
It might be,
tomorrow or the day
yeah.
after.
The difference is that I can complete my transaction on Amazon in 2 minutes,
Okay.
and then 12 hours later it comes to the door,
Okay.
versus getting in my car takes 7 minutes to drive there,
And get it
and
right
I
away.
walk
And you
and I get it right away,
Okay.
but the whole thing took 20 minutes
I see.
instead of 2 minutes.
Oh.
So it's a matter of what do you need and when do you need it.
Mm.
But at
Okay.
the end of the
How
day,
about clothing you buy on Amazon?
it's hard because like what I like with clothing are vintage stores.
Yeah.
I like to feel it
Oh.
and feel it on
See
my
if you
body
like
and
it.
see if I like it.
You
Yeah.
can put now they have digital movies on Amazon. You can put your playwright there.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
No, but I'm thinking about it now. Look
Yeah.
back at this interview and
Yeah.
get some
So
ideas.
Amazon also welcome digital producers. Although I never tried to do it, but I know it's available.
Yeah.
People put their movies, their play, whatever they want to put there. I don't know if they're making any money, but I assume they are if they do good marketing for them.
Yeah.
It's all about people knowing that you're out there.
People knowing and being connected. When I talked to, I talked to a bakery
Hmm.
recently,
Hmm.
and there's a very, very good bakery,
Hmm.
great baker, but they're not open for very long. Like old bankers hours, they
Oh, I see.
open early and they
Yeah,
close early.
yeah.
So people that work until 6 o'clock, it's closed every time they get
Oh, I
home.
see. So they can go to Whole Food.
Um, but this food is baked fresh on site every
Oh,
morning.
I see.
And if there are people that live a block away,
They can get it right away.
well, if they live a block away but they don't know, then they don't know that there's this fantastic bakery 1 block away.
Oh,
But if you can reach them, if they get in their car and they drive a different way and they go to work,
they didn't know
they
that
never
that
see
bakery.
it's never open when they're
Oh,
home.
okay.
If they work from home,
You have to let people know.
they have to find out, you have to reach them where they are.
Mm.
And with digital marketing, it's been people spend a lot of time online. So if you can get onto their phone,
Hmm.
in the old days, it was get onto the browser, get onto their computer, and you see that there's this French American TV. I'd like to see that. You click it.
Mm.
But if you can't get on the screen, it's as if you don't exist.
Uh,
And now with the phone, you have to get onto that screen
hmm.
still. So if your customer that
Hmm.
you would like to reach
Hmm.
is always on Facebook,
Yeah, you have to go
you have
on
to get onto
Facebook.
Facebook so
Okay.
that you can get in front of them.
Hmm.
And there's email marketing. Like in the old days, big innovations with direct mail marketing.
Hmm.
If I have your address, I can write
Right.
up
An
an
address.
advertisement and I can send it to your address. And then you're going to be holding that piece of paper, making a decision of whether you want to use my plumbing services or whatever. But if
So
I,
you do that for small businesses?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So what has happened recently, for for a long time, I was doing digital advertising for businesses that had never done digital advertising before.
I
Like
see.
in 2008,
Oh, that was the
2009.
beginning.
But now everybody, it's not that everybody knows how to do digital advertising, it's that
They're all online.
people
They're all online.
people aren't clicking and going finding ads and stuff. They're at home. After COVID, lots of people work from home.
I see.
They just have to
Just
get
go on
from
their
the
computer.
yeah, they get from the morning to the night. They've got to walk the dog. They've got to take
Teach the
care of
kids.
teach their kids, take their kids around to
Yeah,
school and
yeah.
to different things, and they go out into the community. And so what I've been doing is putting advertisements in the community.
I see.
For the baker, I came up with a plan that we're going to do this Thanksgiving,
Oh, you can tell people that they're gonna have Thanksgiving special cookies.
putting signs in the neighborhood,
I see.
and then cookies that are rocks painted as cookies, and putting the painted rocks along
Oh,
the sidewalk.
that's cute.
And you pick up the rock and it has the advertisement on it, and then you
Okay.
bring it to the baker
Okay.
and you exchange
You
it for a
can
real
hire your
cookie.
daughter to do that.
Yeah.
So yes, so you've done all these things around your neighborhood, and then now that your girlfriend, your partner, is also in corporate, she can help you land a job in corporate, correct?
Well,
Maybe,
yeah, we'll see.
yeah. So are you gonna do your wedding in a specific location in Oakland?
Um, not not sure. I've had ideas of what
How?
and where
Oh,
and
okay.
how. Um, I I live in a cooperative housing area that is 8 units. It's
So
two 4-unit buildings in a bungalow style
I see.
with a courtyard in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
And my first thought was to do the play in the courtyard
Oh,
and to have people able to be outside of their apartments and be able
look
to,
at the wedding.
yeah, yeah,
I can videotape it. It's no big deal. I
yeah,
mean, I have a digital camera on me all the time, but I used to tape a lot more. But events are less and less now.
mm,
I used to go to events every week and videotape.
yeah,
Now people do it online, or I don't know. I mean, networking in person is almost down to 5% to what it used to be when before COVID.
mm,
I mean, all those huge networking events totally closed,
mm,
and now they just meet online,
yeah,
which I don't like. I like
yeah.
meeting people in person.
See, I think that things like that, it's like a pendulum and it swings, and you have, let's all meet online and we're all Zoom,
Yeah, yeah.
and then,
I did that for at least a year on COVID.
yeah,
Okay, we introduce each other, and then poof, they're gone.
yeah. And over time, as you have in-person events
Yeah,
and you see the value of doing
knowing
that,
the person better.
that's when you say, oh, we should do this more often. And then the pendulum swings that way. And you
Oh,
say, oh, let's have a meeting, but let's just leave our phones over here. Like I've
oh.
been thinking of
Yeah, I could have done for you at Zoom, but I decided to invite you in person.
yeah,
Yeah, because I do have Zoom for people who are in France, but for people who are in San Francisco, there's no reason to do a Zoom, right? I mean, they can just come here and I get to know them better because you can see a face on Zoom and you never know who that person really is.
yeah.
And
And
then and then you never see them again.
I think that there's elements of
Communication
our
in person
communication in person, elements of our own self,
that you cannot do on Zoom.
yeah, that are part of proximity.
Yeah,
You know, when you shake a person's hand,
yeah.
um,
It makes a difference. Then you establish some kind of connection.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and giving a hug, like I gave you a hug today for the
mhm,
first time in 22 years, that's something new. Yeah, so we establish something that is not possible on Zoom.
yeah, yeah.
So to go back to what you do, that play will be ready when?
Well, my current target date
Yeah.
is August 8th next year.
Oh, it's gonna take you a year to put it together.
But in the past couple weeks,
Yeah.
I've been accelerating my production so fast with AI
It might go
that it
before
might
that.
be I'm looking at possibly, so first I had to live my life to
Mm-hmm.
have a story to tell.
Right.
And because the play has our wedding in it,
I see.
I can't I can't write about it until it's
It's
happened.
happening.
So
Yeah.
I have to do a little bit of future projection.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to, we just, let's see, today's Friday. So
Yeah.
on Tuesday was our 2-year anniversary
Oh.
of meeting.
Oh.
And I looked at our first year
Mm-hmm.
as sort of one unit.
Yeah.
And I said, look at what we've done. We've gone from we didn't know each
0
other
to 2 years.
to this first year has been amazing. So now we have another year.
Oh,
Let's make the next year,
even better.
well, as
Same,
as
good,
amazing,
as
right?
amazing.
And so that sets up the third year
Ah,
as how do you go?
plan for it.
Yeah, so that's how we get married. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
We have the wedding inside
And
of
then you
there.
have a lot of things in common and
Yeah.
you can build on that.
Yeah. So in our first year, all sorts of things were happening with us. The fireworks of knowing a person and connecting and
Oh,
all
yeah,
these
sure.
things. This content
Yeah.
came up, and I said, I'm going to write about this.
Yeah. But,
And I started to jot down the ideas mentally of what we would, what are the milestones
okay, of that
of
relationship.
our
Are
relationship.
you gonna have different, like you're gonna have a drummer, a guitarist, a pianist?
Yeah, I think so.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have all these
yeah,
characters,
yeah.
and they have to help you build that.
Yeah, I didn't know how it would come about.
Yeah,
Um, and recently I've looked at AI. So I've been doing soundproofing
I see.
is something that I did during COVID. I was doing digital advertising for a soundproof remodeler that would build a studio like this. And I talked to
At your
them.
house?
Um,
No,
they,
somewhere.
yeah, they could build it anywhere.
Okay,
So in working with him, I've built home studios
I
like
see.
this
Yeah.
and worked on commercial studios, music studios.
So you have an idea of what the cost is then?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've done the work but I started out by doing advertising
I see.
for them.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, if you're going to do the advertising, you have to understand what we do
Yeah.
and how it works and what can be done. And so I did that. And then they had so many customers, but they didn't have enough workers
I see.
that could actually install all of the things.
Yeah. So you
And so I
call
said I can learn to install.
oh
And I became the project,
the contractor
yeah, the manager for the
for
installations.
the whole project.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you learned that on your
That was
own?
COVID.
Oh,
And so with COVID, everybody was coming home and working from home. And when they did that, they realized that it's very loud at home. And they would be on their Zoom call and there's beep, beep, you know,
oh, yeah.
and so they would call and say, we need to soundproof my living room. And the neighbor on the other side of the wall, they
Allowed.
they're on a Zoom call too, and I could hear their phone
So
call.
you
And
soundproof the whole
so we
thing?
soundproof the wall, soundproof windows. People would have a nice apartment on in a nice area of San Francisco,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
great at night.
Yeah.
But at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, trucks are coming
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
and
Because it's very small walls.
yeah, you can't have your phone call with
It's
the.
made, it's almost made with cardboard. Those new buildings, they
Well, not
cut
only
they cut costs because in the old days they used to build real walls.
yes,
Now they put panels, they fill in the middle with some cement, and they call that a wall, and it's not really soundproof.
there's that, and also when you build without soundproofing in mind,
Yeah.
you make things fit perfectly together and solid. It doesn't shake, and all of those things lead to sound coming through the structure.
Mm-hmm.
And when you soundproof, like for a San Francisco house, you'll often have two buildings that are built right next to each other.
Right.
The rooms, you know, if you measure your wood and you build the wall, the wood goes from the floor to the ceiling and it fits exactly, and then you nail it in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when there's noise upstairs, it comes through that
That's
tight
right.
connection.
You cannot dance when the people are home.
Yeah. So in order to be able to dance, well, it's hard. Dancing is the hardest.
If you're not on the first floor, it's the people upstairs. I mean, if people upstairs
Yeah.
are dancing, you hear it.
Yeah. The the floor surface,
It's
the
very thin.
interior of the structure that's holding the floor, and then the roof
Mhm.
are all one piece.
Right, especially if it's several floors, several story floor building.
So what we do is we take the floor piece
Mhm.
off,
Ah,
we fill it with mass,
I see.
so it's just
Very thick.
very thick vinyl.
It's very.
It's like when you have an X-ray at the dentist and you
Yeah.
wear the bib,
Yeah.
that heavy bib,
Mm-hmm.
it's that same material. Put it inside the wall.
So you
So that
learn all
blocks
of
it.
that? You
Yeah.
learn how to do that?
When you put the ceiling back on,
Mm-hmm.
you don't screw it to the structure because that would push the sound through it. you have little distended sound clips that get attached to the ceiling that you've added all this mass to.
Oh,
And that brings a layer down, gives you a little space cushion of air.
that's a good job to have, actually. I'm sure a lot of people are looking for soundproofing.
It sounds really good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
constant.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of work. We've been doing a lot of work for AI companies
Oh,
because now that COVID has gone through,
yeah.
people are going back to the office.
Yeah.
And when they come back to the office, they're there for a couple weeks and they say, this is awful. You know, the Zoom call, it's echo, and I can hear the conversation in the other conference
So
room.
you have to insulate
So
the
we're
offices.
doing a lot of insulation, sound improvement for offices,
So,
especially for people in their first month. They just got a whole floor.
but your wedding is gonna be on the in the garden, right?
Yeah, outside.
So we don't have to worry about noise.
Right.
Okay. So it won't be indoors. So yeah, I hope it's gonna be a great wedding. You'll have all the musicians, including yourself. You play the guitar?
I play bass.
Oh, bass. Okay.
Yeah. And she plays clarinet, so
There are already two.
I have
Two of you.
clarinet parts written for her. Yeah.
And then you need to find the drummer, maybe,
Yeah. Drummer.
and the pianist. Yeah. So you should be able to find all these characters.
Yeah. But writing the songs, you know, I have the themes of the songs. I've had them in mind, and as I go start to use AI,
Hmm.
what I've done is I've taken basically poems and put the words of the poem into a song.
Okay.
And then AI takes the words of the poem and constructs a melody. And I listen to that melody. Now I'm at the stage where I'm listening to the melody. And this weekend, I'm going to write out the way that that melody goes and then make my adjustments to that.
Hmm.
And maybe feed that back in to AI or give that to live musicians.
What would be the right AI software to promote your show? Like, let's say a video show. Which software you would use? Gemini?
Yeah,
You're not sure yet.
I'm not sure.
You gotta have your show first.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of videos you just mentioned. Those are private videos?
Yeah, home videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
home videos. So you were not
Well, I have all the tapes from my
Channel
shows from
Channel
Channel
20.
29.
Oh, okay. That you need
Studio stuff that
yeah,
I
you
did in
need to
there.
digitize those.
Yeah. And then
And put them online.
at the time I did
Were you
videography
in
work.
front of the camera?
Yeah.
You're in front, okay.
And sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you gotta digitize all of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a lot of work on your plate. So you're gonna be very busy preparing the wedding, the playwright, and doing all these other jobs that you're good at. So yeah, it was pleasure to catch up with you after more than 20 years. And maybe one day at your wedding, I'll meet your family. I never met, your children grown. I met,
Yeah.
I think, at 6 months your daughter. That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, Johnny is 16, so
Oh, I never met
Yeah,
him.
you haven't
And
met
her, I met her when she was just a
Yeah.
little baby.
I brought her into the control room. I remember she was like this
Little,
big.
little. And then I never saw her again because you moved to the East Bay.
Yeah.
So anyway, we hope to see a lot more of you. If you want to do something here, just call me. And then it was a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
So this was John Sanchez, an old, I would say, not colleague, but partner in production. So it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.